Welcome to this set of videos on questions that come in paper 2, section 2, the optional section of the mathematics paper. Now we're dealing with the question related to relations and functions. Now, as a student preparing for your exam, you need to know what is involved, what are the examiners going to be testing in terms of relations and functions. You need to know how to apply the concepts and principles related to relations and functions, where to apply them, and know when to apply them. Those are the skills that are being tested. So you need to first of all understand the problem by asking yourself a number of questions which you've learned about in previous videos. You need to devise a plan. Step 2, carry out the plan. Then you need to look back to see if you made any mistakes and to check your answers and so on. Now, what the CSEC examiners are testing in the exam on the question related to relations and functions, they're testing your knowledge. Examiners are testing your knowledge. For example, what is a relation, what is a function. So you need to pause the video, take out your textbook, and check out what is the definition of a relation, what is a function, and so on. You need to know these things even before you start attempting to solve problems related to relations and functions. You must become familiar with the language of mathematics. What skills are they testing? How to determine whether a mathematical expression is a function or what's a relation, how you depict a relation. The abilities. What abilities are the CSEC examiners testing? Your ability to solve problems related to relations and functions, how to apply them in the real world. So to help you develop a good understanding of the topic, you need to ask yourself lower order questions. Now, lower order questions are questions in the form of what is a relation, what is a function, what is a mathematical expression. These are the lower level questions, but you need to take out your textbook and change or convert headings and subheadings in your chapter relating to relations and functions and convert them into questions. Example: what is a relation? Are there different types of relations? Describe them. These are questions I'm helping you to generate, but you must generate questions on your own. When you do that on your own, you own the problem, you own the knowledge, and you are in a better position to answer the questions that come in your exam. What is a function? Can you give 3 examples of a function? What is the difference between a relation and function? Higher order questions. Apart from the simple what is questions, there are higher order questions which test your understanding of the concepts and the principles. The lower order questions test your knowledge, how much you can recall of what you learned. The higher order questions test your understanding of the concepts and how you can apply them. How do you depict a relation, a function? Usually higher order questions start with expressions like how do you, or explain, or describe, and so on. Do you know how to write functional notation? Do you know when and where to use a function to solve a problem? On the question related to graphs, what knowledge is the examiner's testing? Can you identify a point on the graph? What is the inflection point, the maximum point, the minimum point, and so on? What skills are they testing? Can you draw a graph properly given the data points? What abilities are they testing, and so on? So all these questions and more you need to generate related to relations and functions so that you can get a deep understanding of the concepts and be able to solve problems related to relations and functions.